In case you just happen to ignore the number, it did not used to do that in the classical games. There wasn't even a counter in the original PS1 version, so you would probably like by beating the level and thinking you broke all the boxes, you would probably end up being upset that that's not the case. Yeah, the Great Gate. Right. I'm not sure these log platforms show up anywhere else in the game other than these like gate levels. Because I know there's more than one gate level. It's really amazing to see just how amazing this game looks. Right, the details on the wood, the totem, there's details on Crash. I guess like mainly when it comes to it's amazing to see all because you look up the original Crash games, it it was a game that looked great for its time, and I think the graphics still hold up despite the games being almost 20 years old. But they still hold up for PS1 standards. Right. These are the log platforms that the hint was talking about. You spin these will turn into platforms that you can walk on, otherwise they stay in that vertical position. Right. I probably didn't explain this yet, but there are checkpoint boxes, so when you die, those are where you restart lab instead of beginning of the level. Alright, time to go invincible again. I think I just walked on top of that. I do not like those guys with the shields. Because unless you don't jump on top of them or find a way to get past them, they're gonna keep bumping you backwards. Okay, I am just being... I wasn't paying attention to the music. Because I already listened to the music for invincibility and I can tell when it's just about ready to end. I'm really glad that I don't think the music has been remade, but rather, you know, they just brought it. Well, I don't know. I guess or they kind of made a more modern rendition of it. Yeah. Oh yeah. See what I mean by certain gems? Certain gems will kind of like take the place of what you might need. Will be based on these holograms. Or outlines, that's the proper way to put it. These outlines, and I'm guessing based on the color, I would need the green colored gem to get this activated. Or I think that's yellow. But yeah, certain colored gems will unlock certain paths that allow you to get to extra boxes. Let's see. Ah, the boulders level. This is by far, I think, one of the more memorable set pieces of the game. Ah, notice something? This game, instead of going forward or side to side, I have to go straight towards the camera. Now, there's the reason why this game is called Boulders, and there you go. Why this game? This level. You know, I can understand how some people that might be playing this for the first, this for the first time, might have a bit of trouble. But let's see, I did a test playthrough earlier just to get the hang of the controls, because I do notice that there are some differences. And one noticeable thing is that Crash's jump could, in the original version, can get some distance. This one, it's like almost there, but I guess out of 100%, it's been cut by a quarter, so we still can cover a good 75%. But I have yet to be challenged by the jumps to be made yet. So, although I'm pretty sure the later levels will put me to the test for sure. Bingo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just getting all the gems will count towards 100%, as well as getting the keys. What happened to my other Aku Aku Max? I guess maybe they start you off at 0, but in the other one I still managed to carry on to my 2. Oh well. I mean, I'm in the easy part of the game, so I guess I don't have much to worry about. I'm not sure if I can spin those. Alright. Oh! Oh wait, I think I discovered recently that you cannot die if you plan on going for the color gems. And I guess until I get to a point like that, in the original, the game was not very forgiving. I was about to say I'm very unforgiving, but for a second I just wasn't sure if that was a word or not. Oh! Oh, okay, that was a close call. But in terms of the first one being unforgiving, the only way you can save the game, well, I mean, you have to have a memory card first. But to save the game, you have to beat the bonus round. But if you didn't have a memory card, the game would give you a password. The game would give you a password that you would probably have to write down, and the password would consist of the face buttons, square, triangle, circle, and X. And I think it was kind of like a locker combination, but using just these 4, which is like, you know, like square, 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 triangle, circle, X, X, like that. And I'm pretty sure you would have to write it down, so that way the next time you get to playing it, you could probably pick up from where you left off. Although I'm not sure the password system saved your exact progress, because as far as I know, the password would just save you up to as far as you went. Oh yeah, I also remember that if you... Oh, okay. If you had if you died and got reset to a checkpoint, the boxes that you broke during that life would respawn. And unfortunately, even if you had the chance to go back and break all those boxes, getting every gem, aside from breaking all the boxes, required you to make it to the end without dying. So I can imagine that being pretty damn tough. Here it's not the case, in which if you die, you just restart the checkpoint and can keep on without any problem. Yeah, a lot of these early levels are introducing hey, there's a pathway ahead, but you can't get to it unless you got these certain gems. Although, okay, you see that guy, Papu Papu? This is the first boss of the game, so we're already diving into it. I don't know why I left off with so. Spin attack will not work on this guy. God. Like, I'm glad for the graphical re-update, but the remaster, but dude looks ugly. So how do you beat him? You jump on him. Simple as that. I mean, sure, buddy. Yeah. In the original, Crash would just like jump up at you and go hee ha. But I do like the fact that he just like does a spin and gives a double peace sign before heading out. Now this is new to the game. This little thing. Coco's time machine. Because in case you haven't seen the Coco trailer for the N.Sane Trilogy, what this game allows you to do is that it allows you to play as Crash's sister, Coco. Yeah, duh. There's really, and the thing is, there's no difference between both characters. They play the exact same. Although, for Coco, there are certain levels that you can't play as her. Mainly boss levels, and I think if I remember correctly... Hang on, where is it? I think it's the next level. I think it's the board riding levels. But aside from the board riding levels and the boss levels, I'm pretty sure you can play as Coco in any other level. So for this one, we're gonna give her a shot. But like I said, there's no really graphical... There's really no difference. I guess it just depends on like which Bandicoot you prefer as playing. And I really do think that making her as a playable character is a nice touch. Although, if they were to incorporate like she plays a bit differently, I kind of wonder how it would play out. Like, she's kind of the his younger sister, and she's also a genius, so I could see that. I can't really think of what would be a good difference, but oh, wait, save my mask for this one. Let's see, differences. She could probably be a lot faster, but maybe her jump doesn't cover as much distance. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Ah, crap. Did I think I broke it. Dang it. Yeah. So you may have noticed that I collected the embryo token that's on the bottom left. Now the reason why I pretty much killed myself is because in those piles, I think in the top left, I think it was top left. Yeah. Yeah, okay, see. Basically, I pretty much, when I ran through it, I didn't get the token since I blew up the box beforehand. But see, there's like what, 6? There we go. I mean, I don't have that one. I don't have a specific colored gem for this level, so I'm gonna be missing out on a nice amount of boxes. Alright, 2 for 2 on both. Oh no! Okay, this got it. Jump. Now we got the Coco ton of bonus room. But yeah, this game plays out pretty simple, and once you kind of understand the hang of things, I don't think it's that difficult, despite what some people might be saying. Like, it's maybe kind of, I found this to be pretty funny, but I found on Twitter that some dude, an article writer I think, thought that this game was just as hard as Dark Souls. And I already seen on Tumblr just, well, at least like 2 different pictures. One was just basically the game's box art, but with the Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition title edited in. And I did see someone draw Crash and Coco in, well, Crash was wearing the Elite Armor, the Elite Knight set, and Coco might have been wearing the Farron Knight. So, I think if the artist who happened to drew that is watching this, I thought that was a pretty awesome picture. Alright, here's the embryo room. Bonus room. This one, oh yeah. Oh crap. Now, in the original, if you fail the bonus room, that's it. No second retry. You probably have to go through the level to get to it again. But luckily for the remaster, it's a lot more forgiving since it lets you try again. I always love the fact that you just like pretty much smashed it like some sort of ninja scientist smokescreen, I guess. Alright. Hey, the boxes. Yeah, I mentioned the boxes from the bonus rooms add up to the total, so I think that's a new change because I think the boxes in the original didn't really add up from the bonus room. But as you see, I'm missing some, and I think it's because of that one colored gem that I don't have. I think it was a blue one. And they both had the look like, oh, was that it? That didn't seem as terrible as I thought it would be.